star-cross to take my mans out. Just kill yourself in the trenches. 40 on my hip, I had to fix my belt.
What's this? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Kai. We back with another video, y'all know what I'm saying? Today, y'all, we got the complete compilation of Larry Bird's greatest stories told by NBA players and legends, part 2, bro. Y'all was talking about some, you can't wait till the other series, the other parts or whatever. Y'all, if you ain't go watch the other part 1 we did, go watch that, you know what I'm saying? It was a good show, good video. Y'all going crazy on it right now. I think it's like at 1K, I think, right now. Already in this bit. But if you get straight into this bit, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and new subscribe that for this 20 share video and all that, bro. Get straight into this bit.
The complete collection of Larry Bird's greatest stories told by NBA players and legends, part 2. If you have missed any of the other episodes in the series, including part 1 of Larry Bird's greatest stories, there is a playlist link in the description and on the top right corner of your screen. If you click on that link, you will find all the episodes within the complete collection series. If you enjoy these types of videos, and if you enjoyed this video, I'd greatly appreciate if you guys could hit that like button. These videos do take me a long time to edit, so I'd really appreciate all the support. If you are new, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button. Next. And
wait, go back real quick.
What just happened? Feel free to comment down below which and hit that notification button.
He caused the fuck out of this nigga.
Support. If you are new, hit that subscribe button and
oh
hit
my
that
God.
notification button.
Dominique Wilkins? I remember you sing that for.
Part 2.
Larry Bird talked a lot of shit.
This name keeps coming. Bird. He goes to the right. Bird. He makes the strike. Bird. I said, God damn, who's Bird?
Bird tough to defend. Why? Because he looks slow as shit to me. So he's like, I'm missing something.
He was talking so much trash during the Dream Team, and that's how it started.
So while Larry's in the air, he's got the ball right here, and he's screaming at Chief for not setting the pick. And I'm like,
what? Ball shoot it? What is wrong with you?
Larry Bird talked a lot of shit. I like people to talk shit to me. Cause it is what it is. I don't have no hold no grudges. I ain't got no feelings about it.
Bird talk shit like we talk.
Let me tell y'all something. Bird used to tell me, look here, man. I'm gonna go shoot this motherfucker jumper in your face right there in that corner. And it's gonna be your Christmas present. I'm gonna wrap it up and bust your head open. All that shit. He was the coldest dude I ever seen with that shit, man. Everybody be talking about these greats. They'll be always mentioning him. He was the shit.
Yeah.
The shit, man. He'll give it to you any way he wanted to. Any way he wanted to. Larry Bird was cold.
Bro.
I never forget driving and I'm listening to a game.
Why the fuck is this shit seem so low?
New Mexico State playing Indiana State.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, bro. What the freak? I was gonna say, y'all, my bad.
Stay tuned for Indiana State basketball with Bob Forbes live from Las Cruces, New Mexico.
I don't really care about the game, but New Mexico State is right up the street from El Paso, and I went to UTEP. And we're big rivalries, so I'm hoping that Indiana State will beat New Mexico State. And I'm listening to the radio, and I have no clue of the players on either team. All of a sudden, this name keeps coming. Bird. He goes to the right. Bird. He makes the strike. Bird.
Bird hides in the corner to Bird. Bird. Larry Bird with the ball. Larry Bird.
I said, God damn, who's Bird? Bird. You know, here's Bird. And Bird this, and Bird. Oh, did you see the pass that Bird made?
Bird has it, lost it, and
what the fuck? I'm not doing this shit today. I'm not. Nope. Come on, River. We out. Come on. A full court no look. You serious to me? You serious to me right now? You being serious with me? This nigga. No, a full court no look. Come on, bro. What the fuck? Wait. Hold on. Wait a minute. I did something like that yesterday. Watch the fuck out, nigga. I did.
It was not.
But okay, you're right. It wasn't that long. It wasn't that far from there. But I did something like this, y'all.
Bird has it, locks it, and throws it approach the crowd.
He just said,
breakaway, and he's got it.
I can't see it, but I'm just trying to imagine it. And when the time I got to the end, I said, damn, that brother can play. Hey, let me tell you something. When I got the newspaper the next morning and saw Larry's picture, I said, damn.
Comedian shit. He want to get the reaction so bad.
Woo!
He waiting and shit.
Larry, it wasn't you know, be honest with you. The young lady that said you were her favorite player, mine too. I love you too, Magic, but not as much as I like Bird.
Right there behind him and shit. What the fuck? That nigga was waiting for everybody's reaction, bro. He turned to a stand-up comedian.
I was like, damn.
He was walking around and just kept looking back and forth, bro. Like, dog. He was looking for some reactions in the crowd. Who was that, though?
I have no idea. Questions. Playing with Byron Scott, I asked him a lot of questions. Eddie Jones, who was great at chasing guards off the screens, and I didn't understand how to do that. I would sit with him before practice, after practice. Magic, James Worthy, Kurt Rambis, Kareem Abdul, all the Laker greats. I would always sit down and just ask questions about certain games that I studied growing up. What actually happened there? What did you feel there? Why? You know, Bird tough to defend. Why? Because you look slow as shit to me. So it's like I'm missing something.
When I got a chance to actually play against him, he was bigger than I thought he was, and a lot more competitive than I had given him credit for at that time.
I'm missing something. So like, tell me what I'm missing. You know what I mean? And so I would always ask questions and try to learn as much as I could.
He would never give up. He didn't want to quit. He was not a loser. Larry was going to do whatever it took in his power to get a win.
That competitive nature, the work ethic.
Whether it be the assist, the score, as you see right there, or the loose ball diving out of bounds for it, or that real tough, hard, aggressive word to his teammates. That's the leadership qualities that Larry provided for his ball club.
And so I would always ask questions and try to learn as much as I could. Right? No? I was a different generation. You guys probably never even seen Larry Bird play, which is...
Just
how many have seen Larry Bird play?
Hey, everybody's seen Larry Bird play.
That's not a high enough percentage. We got some work to do.
But Larry was a consummate professional because he would go out there and just play the game. And I think when you're the best that come out of that,
he did that
means that you're
right there.
out there and just play the game. And
bro, is that a girl? Bro, that's not a girl holding the camera, right? That's a dude, right? Holding the camera.
I have no idea. I ain't gonna lie to you. It looked like a.
Why he shooting over the backboard though? Who told him to do that shit? The freak? Bruh, that would make no freaking sense, my nigga.
That means that you're on the top. And Larry had always felt like that.
I was one of the first ones to play Larry. And I'll tell you a quick story before I ask you the question was, I'm sitting there playing Larry my first game ever, and I was like everybody else. Larry comes on, I'm averaging 19 points a game before Larry gets on the team. So I'm in the arena, Larry comes into our practice facility, I give him the slow clap. Here he comes. Great white hope. I'm getting guarding this dude, man, from about 15 feet away. He knocks down the jump shot. Now I'm working him on the offensive end because he couldn't guard me or anybody else. And he just knocking down shots. I walked out of that practice that day, the first black person I could get to. I said, you know what? That fucking white guy can play. and that was it.
These guys came in together In 81, there's Kevin, there's Larry, there's Robert. Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, they knew what each other could do. And what I did was said, okay, let's see what's happening out there. And you'd see Larry shooting a three-pointer, and then I called a timeout.
Called a timeout, and he diagrammed the play.
And they didn't count the three-pointer. So he's very upset with that, so I diagrammed the play. He says, heck with the play, Case. Give me the ball and tell all the rest of the guys to get out of the way. I said, shut up, Larry. I'm the coach here. Okay, all right. Then you should take the ball out, give it to Kevin, then you throw it to Larry, and everybody get the hell out of the way.
Celtics are down by 2 points, and Bird is out by the three-point line, and he's being guarded by a guy named Johnny High. And Johnny High is sort of backing away from Bird, and Bird said, hey, Johnny, you better come up and guard me a little closer. I'm just going to get the ball and shoot a three, and the game's over.
You know, Larry not only tells me that, he walks by the bench and says, you know, typical Bird, he's just real slow.
Yeah, I'm just fixing to bust a three on you guys and just go home. I'm tired of this.
Fixing to bust a three on your guys and go home.
And, you know, Johnny High sort of smiles and laughs about it.
And I was supposed to cut off the high post and post up for a second and then go across and set a pick. Well, I came off the pick and I was wide open and I stood there waiting for the ball. I had a smaller guy to post up and Larry just waved me out of the way saying, get out of here, get out of the way.
And then true to his word, in Phoenix, he goes down before the ball is thrown in, and he's standing right in front of the Phoenix bench. And he looks at all the guys on the bench and says, I'm getting the ball, I'm going to put it in the hoop. And he says, watch my hand as I follow through.
And so
What?
He breaks the play.
And then the ball comes into Bird. He just turns around and shoots.
He never touched his other foot on the ground.
And for that time, I learned to run Larry's play, not the coach's play.
The ball is thrown into Kevin. Kevin gets to Larry. Larry fires it up, puts a hand in the air as he continues on to the dressing room. Now, that's what you call arrogance.
Do you love getting high, but...
Whoa! Don't do drugs, kids. What the freak?
Unless you over 21.
Oh, God. Oh, it's Tiana Trump.
Oh, God. Tiana Trump.
Bruce Hurst knew the Celtics because he was
I'm
friends with
fine.
Danny Ainge.
Yeah.
They had played Major League Baseball together and against each other. He would come to practice. He knew McHale. He knew Bird. He knew Parrish. He says those Celtics, they were so secure in their own greatness. There was none of this who's getting more touches. They had fun. They had fun in practice, competing against each other. They knew how great they were. And this all comes out, you know, the kind of trash talking you're talking about with guys whistling.
Actually, you know Mike Saunders, the trainer of the Knicks.
Sure.
Larry was banking threes at Madison Square Garden before a game because he was getting bored. He won the three-point thing 3 years in a row and started banking them. And
banking three-pointers during warm-ups before a Knicks game, and the trainer said it was Saunders. He said,
Saunders said, you can't do that in a game. And Larry said, if you give me $5, I will. And sure enough, they get way ahead of the Knicks.
and then he banked one in at the end of a game and ran down by the bench with his palm out.
Banks a three. He runs by the Knick bench with his greedy palm extended. And where's my $5, Mike?
Love stories like that.
He was pool hustling during the games.
Absolutely love stories like that.
Right, wow.
He was the legend. That's part of the legend of Larry Legend.
1988, that had to be one of the best moments. Semifinals, Neek and Bird, the duel.
You and Larry Bird, playoffs, the battle, one of the most clutch moments. I remember watching it as a kid, got me hyped. I went outside and started shooting outside the playground, pretending I was both of y'all.
I remember Bird made a prediction at the end of that game. He said, I guarantee a win. Atlanta blew their opportunity. And I'm like, hey, I don't know what Bird talking about. We have a great opportunity. We going in there. We going to kick their butt. We coming to win. I don't care what he said. If you guys ain't ready to fight, you ain't ready to go to war, don't even come in the court. Unfortunately, Bird was telling his teammates the same thing in the other locker room. So it kind of set up for that great game. But I'm going to tell you, and I really believe this, the reason why Larry Bird got so hot in that game, in that fourth quarter, Kevin Willis and I and Bird was running down the court, and Kevin reaches across me and puts his finger And Larry Bird's chest said, "Don't let this so-and-so score any more tonight." And I looked at Kevin. What you doing? Are you crazy?
Leave him sleep.
Let him stay asleep.
Yes.
You know, it's like his eyes got this big, and I knew it was on then. I said, I knew it was on. And when you talk about the clutch shots, he hit 10 clutch shots.
I was going to say,
that game.
You had 47 in that game. Larry Bird had 34, but 20 of those in the fourth quarter. So clutch is not just the final 3 or 4 seconds of a game.
And the thing is, we were sending everybody at him to slow him down. He was so hot that I think one of the shots he hit was a left-handed three.
No, because that's not no left-handed three.
It's not left-handed.
That's when you know a guy is in the zone. Yeah, Larry Bird hit.
Show the clip, bruh.
You know, in pressure situations.
If I ever see that clip, I'm deleting everything.
Here we go.
Hey, whoa, what the fuck? Man, I see no left-hand three-pointer.
Comes up with a shot, gets it into Bird, and Wilkins is there. Bird comes free. Bird for the layup.
You mean a left-hand hook shot? That what you meant to say, probably.
In any place.
I told you about each and every one, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He would call the spot.
Yeah.
You know, but he never called a spot against me. You know, that's got to be respect.
In this period, he has hit his last 6 field goals, and as far as Larry Bird is concerned, it's Detroit. Here we come.
Smartest player you ever played with? With?
Dennis Johnson. When DJ first come here, I didn't know how to react because I didn't know how he was going to play. I knew he was a great player, but I didn't know if we'd be able to get along on the court.
He seemed to be playing the game on a higher cerebral level, and nowhere was this more apparent than his on-court chemistry with Larry Bird. That's a set play off the backboard.
What the fuck?
I did that before. I did that.
About that.
I did.
No, you did not.
I did that.
You said you want to do that.
No, I did. I did, bro.
You want to do that. Watch out, my nigga.
Watch out, bro.
You're tripping.
Whatever, bro.
You're tripping, my nigga.
You're tripping, bro.
Wait, did I just go back? Wait.
That's a set play off the back.
You want to do that right there.
I wasn't going to look, though.
Watch out,
It would have
dog.
been a no look.
You not doing that shit, bro. I did something like that before.
Never, bro.
Ruby Rose threw me the pass off the back.
Watch out, bro.
That was a set play.
They were in
That was smart to
sync
show, though.
when they played.
Okay.
Another great feed. Dennis Johnson, the
They got orange juice and
I
shit.
can't tell you the number of times when he and Larry would make eye contact. Larry's guy would have his head turned, and DJ would just throw that ball right by his defender's ear, and Larry would just catch it and lay it in before the guy knew what even happened.
Smartest player you ever played with?
Nigga.
With?
We just watched this.
Dennis Johnson.
Best player you ever played with?
Probably Dennis Johnson. DJ, I thought, was our guy I loved to play with. He thought the same way I did, and he's pretty good.
These two had that unspoken communication on the floor, even down to one of the most famous plays in Celtic history, the Game 5 steal against the Pistons in '87, where Larry grabbed it, and DJ knew in an instant before anybody else on the floor what was happening, cut to the basket, winning lay-in from the left side. You didn't know?
In a second.
So it's appropriate that these two have their numbers displayed alongside each other.
Such a screw though. So they both went on the 2-man basically.
Oh yeah, every night.
Oh, bro. Wait. That was a dude picking up a. I was gonna say, I thought the two friends was hugging each other and shit. I was gonna say, that's the 2-man right there, bruh. My nigga.
Safe flight. Rated the car's camera.
Whoa, bruh. I didn't mean to have that time. Wait a minute.
Rick, you played in some amazing games that you won. You played in some amazing games you lost. The one I'm gonna talk to you about is a game that I thought you guys had when you had the Celtics all but beat. Because I remember you running down the sideline, punching your fist because you guys had made the steal and you thought it was over.
No, what happened was I was running down the sideline, shaking my arm like because I caused the turnover.
Yes.
It was like, yeah, we got him. So I'm looking at the bench. I'm looking at Chuck Daly, and Chuck was calling timeout. But Isaiah, we talked about this on another show, Isaiah ran. I'm usually the one taking it out to give to Isaiah, but he ran and grabbed the ball. He had, a brain fart, and he threw it in, and that's when it was like, oh, hell no.
No, Isaiah sold that.
Example of the
I ain't gonna lie.
connection came in the 1987
Happy ass
playoffs
nigga.
against Detroit. It's often referred to as Bird steal, but many still marvel.
I ain't gonna lie, Bird, I wouldn't know looked at.
But that was game 5.
Wait.
And we going like, what, you're looking at it. We Zeke and we talk, it's like, Zeke, why you take the damn ball out? That's my job. That's what I do.
All right, but he had that green screen behind him, though. The Pistons. That's a green screen.
So I run over. We look at the bench. No timeout, nothing. So I run over and I grab the ball. And this is probably one of the most incredible plays that's ever happened against me and that probably I've ever witnessed. From an athletic standpoint, 2 people being in sync and Bird just playing every second. And that's what the Celtics taught us, to play every second, not to play 47 and a half minutes, but to play a full 48. So I grabbed the ball from the referee. Lambier's a good foul shooter. I never had taken the ball out. That wasn't my thing.
Okay, the ref, whoa, the ref ain't on it, bro. Why he take on it to give him the ball, though?
I didn't even see
the ref literally examined the ball and everything before.
Bird sneaks in. My thing.
Come on, the ref literally was examining the ball and shit.
Foul shooter.
Look at the ref, what the fuck? He looking at Bird and shit.
Right, I throw it up. Bird sneaks in. I didn't even see him. But the thing I remember the most is that Joker. This is the out of bounds line. That Joker caught the ball, and in my mind, I'm like, okay, he going out of bounds. That dude did this. Like a ballerina, right? And if you go back and you watch the play, that dude is on his toes.
He is on his toes, my nigga.
The baseline is right up under his toes. And in my mind, he must have stood there for about 5 seconds because everything was going in slow motion in my mind, right? And it's like, I'm like, and then it's just a strange moment. I'm like, damn, how you doing that? Bird made a great steal, but DJ made a great cut.
No cap though, that was a good ass cut.
He made a great cut.
Like, if nobody was there, he would just stuck there for the last 4 seconds.
But
For
DJ
real though.
made a great cut.
I would say, Larry, give me the ball. Larry, give me the ball. I wouldn't know what like Larry caught it. Jellied it for game.
If I was Larry Bird, I would have stole the ball, went on the baseline, able to tail spin on one tippy toe.
What?
Behind the back.
Bro, why don't I turn it? You looking or something?
No, look.
Oh, okay. I was finna say, bro. I had to make sure.
Come on now.
Just had to make sure.
What do I need to look for?
Okay, I'm just saying, bro.
What do I need to look for? The fuck?
And it all happened within a split second.
As Bird is going to get it this way,
Look, then I would have spun around twice.
Twice? The shot clock when it went down. Watch out, bro.
All I needed was 1 second, nigga.
Oh,
I would have look, grabbed it,
I'm gonna get
spun,
mad, bro.
Right, while coming back around behind the back perfectly to him without even looking.
Bro, by the time that happens,
at Isaiah Thomas,
bro,
I'm looking over here.
Watch out. By the time that happens, that nigga's gonna be right here cutting them off, bro.
My passes is different, bro.
already reacted like.
And the thing is,
as Bird is going to get it this way.
Niggas like me, I would have threw it. I would have seen without even looking. I would have seen it without looking over here, and I would have gave it to him.
Not after this play, you would have been dizzy.
I'm like that.
Already reacted like he's in Bird's mind that he's gonna steal.
I mean, I was like, ooh, and then boom, I win.
Just as I got it, I'd seen a white jersey streaking down towards the basket, and I turned, and it was DJ, of course.
Bird steals it. Johnson, layup, Boston, 1 second.
That was a good ass cut, bro.
He's a big play man. He makes big plays when you need them.
Man, once he stole it, it was like it took the wind out of our sail.
Was that eventually maybe the game that you said you were the most disappointed about?
I did a great defensive play on Bird, and it was like it went right off Larry, and I'm like, okay, I was excited about I D'd him up because here's the thing. Before I D'd him up, man, Brad, I remember when I switched out on him and he yelled out, "Hey, Mayhorn, you on me?" And I hate when somebody call me Mayhorn. That looking at me with that old shiftless shit grin, and Bird went like, "You on me? Clear."
What the fuck?
I said, "All right, okay." I said, "I'm gonna get you," and that right there made me like, "Yeah, I finally got him." Because he, you know, he's a bad boy.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna disrespect him.
The fuck? Who? Bro, that looks like somebody.
So y'all ain't never seen a nigga do a no look.
Stop speaking about that.
A
Leave
no
it alone.
With his eyes crossed.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get.
I just wanted to
get.
You want to prove a point, bruh.
What's this talking about, bruh?
Y'all ain't never seen that before, though.
Watch the heck out, bruh. Just sit back down, bruh. Don't ever do. Don't do it again, my nigga. What the fuck is you doing? You never pissed me off, bro.
DJ coming down, right, with the ball. Oh, great DJ, that's good. So pass it to Larry, he's in that corner.
Wait.
DJ,
what did you say?
So, you DJ coming down, right, with the ball. Oh, great DJ, that's good. So pass it to Larry, he's in that corner. So as you pass to Larry, my first job was to stop you first, right? Now I got to go out and close Larry Bird out. So as I'm running out to Larry Bird, he's talking trash to me.
What? No, that's crazy.
I don't know why you running out here. Who says that in the middle of the game? He said, I'm going to wait till you get one step away from me and I'm going to shoot it right in your face. No, true story. So I got one step away. He shoots it all net. 3-pointer. Good. Then he turned to me and said, you did all that running for nothing.
Bro, this nigga Larry Bird. Bro, this nigga Magic reenacting the whole scene, all this shit. Get away.
Had volunteers and shit.
The whole volunteer.
And, Larry was on the box, and Robert Perry was coming down to set a pick on me. The Chief didn't throw a good pick. So while Larry's in the air, he's got the ball right here, and he's screaming at Chief for not setting the pick. And I'm like, you screaming at a guy in the air for not setting the pick, and he makes the jumper. I'm like,
you didn't give a fuck about
I couldn't believe that.
You didn't give a fuck about nothing.
How did you develop a great friendship with Larry Bird?
You know what? It was strange. It was ironic because I hated the Celtics growing up.
What the fuck?
And you played in Boston.
I grew up in Boston. I didn't like the Celtics. I was a Sixers fan, and you know, Larry and I got to be great friends during the Dream Team. And you know, it's funny. He talks so much trash. I always talk trash. Talk trash on the phone, on the floor. It was talking so much trash during the Dream Team, and that's how it started. You know, he's always talking trash to me, talking trash to the rest of the players.
Come on, dog. Come on, why are you talking trash to him, Larry?
I think that story you talked about, X, I think that's one of the stories you got from me.
The story about Xavier McDaniel, is that true where Larry, after a timeout, tells X what he's going to do?
I get a charge when I tell someone on the opposing team that I'm going to hit the last second shot and then do it. That's what it's all about.
Tie game, 13 seconds to play.
We gotta watch them Larry Bird, like them Larry Bird interviews, like with himself in it though.
Oh, yeah.
No cap, that'd be a good ass video.
During the timeout, I'm going through a play, and about that time, Larry steps in and says, Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way? That's Larry. If he wants the ball, he wants the ball. After the timeout, we walked back on the court, and then Xavier was guarding me. So he tells Xavier, he says, I'm getting the ball.
And I said, I know I'm going to be waiting. And he said, I'm going to get it right here. I'm going to shoot it right in your face.
This is good.
Five, and Bird has the basketball. Look out. Larry Bird just phenomenal the way
He came out when right about that exact spot and shot a shot right in my face. And, you know, he was like, I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock. He wanted to shoot it with 0 seconds on the clock. And I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
Yeah, Jackie McMullen tells that one really well, which is, you know, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. And then he would do all those things.
Oh, you might have got it from me. But, you know, he always talked trash. I remember he talked trash against us, talked trash with against everyone else. But, you know, the difference is he could back it up. He could back it up. You know, I remember, you know, like I was saying, growing up in Boston, people all used to always talking about that he can't jump, he can't do this, he can't do that. And, you know, a lot of my friends was like that, you know. So, I got to the league. I called all my friends back up. I said, you know, all that trash that you were talking, you need to squash all that. This man is great.
Outside of somewhere.
He can, whatever you were saying for a man who can't jump, he's demolishing everybody.
So your guys are saying, how can you let this guy?
Oh, he's doing it on everybody.
What the fuck?
Larry Bird, wide open.
He scored in the third and fourth quarters. I could shoot right over the top of him.
He does, and nails it.
He's doing it on everybody. He's doing it on the best defensive players in the league.
Yeah.
I would write about Maxwell getting a bag of burgers from McDonald's. He'd send the equipment guy, you know, Francis over there to get the bag of burgers, and Max would eat in front of his locker. People wouldn't do that today, I suppose, because the diet restrictions and all that. But I used to write about that, and Larry'd say, "Scoop, don't write about that. I eat just as bad as anybody in this team." He says, I hate staying in shape. When my career's over, I will be the fattest fuck you've ever seen. He says, you know, just look out below, because I'm done watching myself on this. And one time he had, late in the career when he had the bad back, he had to miss about a month, and he came back, I don't know, 7 or 10 pounds heavier. And he said, I was eating wedding cakes every day. And I said, why would you eat a wedding cake? He said, who's going to fuck up a wedding cake? He said, so he ate wedding cake. Just the way his logic, when we were on the road, he'd say something like you or I would say if we were living that life. Like, it'd get back to the bus after practice at the LA Forum, whatever. He'd say, okay, we just got through shooting baskets. Let's get in our free bus and go back to our free hotel and eat some free food. He says, boy, this life in the NBA, if you don't like this, there's something wrong with you. And again, who among us wouldn't think that way? But none of them ever say something like that.
I fuck with free food.
I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did and you would like to see a part 3, let me know down below in the comment section. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, hit that notification button, and I will see you guys in the next video.
That's it in the video, y'all know what I'm saying. That man Larry Bird, I ain't gonna lie, bro. He's definitely the greatest trash talker of all time, bro. And like, his stories, bro. These stories be insane, bro. Like, some of these we've seen or whatever, but you know what I'm saying.
Still, bro.
That shit is
still crazy. He able to do that.
Yeah, bro. But shoot, y'all. Y'all comment down below. Y'all want part 3? You know what I'm saying? We gonna drop it for y'all anyway. It don't matter if y'all comment or not. But that's it in this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe there for the twins. Comment down for videos, see react to it. Put your post to the bill. We out to the man. Bro, I'm gonna get fixed like you ain't.
Belly trucks with semi-suck, La Harlem turn the city up. Be wildin', don't get any fucks. We block stars, they